So Donnie, on the subject of who can break up the Crystal Siobhan party, I'm kind of starting to feel like this weird feeling of like, what if it was a Dee Dee, Crystal, Siobhan Final 3?
That would be good.
I'm kind of liking an all-female Final 3.
Too. You know, Dee Dee has a fire in her eyes.
Don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire.
She did a good job with that, I thought. She really sort of ripped into it. She changed it a little bit, but not made it unrecognizable.
And it was an unexpected song choice for her. I thought she'd do one of their softer, balladier things, and I was like, oh. It's been very, very man-tastic the past couple seasons. There's been a lot of boys up on that stage, and I like the idea of women in charge of the season, and I think that Final 3 is starting to come together for me. What about Crystal? I think there is that general vibe in the blogosphere, like, is she peaking too soon? Is she a little too surly? I thought her personality this week was actually quite delightful.
I thought she handled herself beautifully.
I haven't thought that I got the competition at all.
No, but I think other people do.
But thank you for saying it.
They couldn't wait to bring up both Tuesday and Wednesday, like, hey, Crystal, do you think you have this in the bag? And that's a tough position to be in because you don't want to act like, no, I'm not aware that I'm really good.
Right.
But you also don't want to be obnoxious about it. And I thought when she said,
don't put words in my mouth, I've never thought that for 1 second.
And I also loved when she said to Simon, thank you for saying it about me.
She did that 2 different times, tossing it back there. That was very clever.
Simon had said that, and I thank you for that.
And it's a fine line because if you're going to go there with Simon, you can really get burnt and look obnoxious, and I don't think she did.
And I felt like when she said Siobhan was amazing, that was sincere.
Totally sincere.
Yeah.
Siobhan, I do.
I just love her.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone loves her at this point. There's something about her confidence, the ease with which she does it, and it seems really serious to her, but not in a bad way, just like this is her life.
You know, if you're going to not be with your kid for 11 weeks, you're going to have to take it seriously. Like, sorry, America, if you don't like that she's a little serious about it, but that's not a teenager, that's a young kid that she's got that she's not able to spend time with. I feel like when you talk about the ease with which she does it, I feel like that's allowed the judges to not give her credit for being inventive. Her version of You Can't Always Get What You Want was actually quite different from the original.
Oh, and man, did he look pretty? He wasn't looking too good.
The thing that I worry about with her is that when you have someone like Siobhan, who people are just like, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
Yeah.
That she might sort of overshadow Crystal a little bit, and I love them both.
Let's do something up-tempo and rockin'.
Right.
I'd like to see her move around the stage a little bit. You can't always just stand behind the mic. You know, if the judges were trying to get her to do anything, I hope that that's what stuck. Yeah, I'm on a TV show, and I need to give people a sense of excitement and a sense of the unexpected, which Siobhan, whether you loved or hated Paint It Black.
Well, you can count me in the love it camp. I was just sort of transfixed because it started here and then it went up here.
It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black.
I don't want her to screech every week.
But it worked this time.
It worked this time.
The screech fit.
And the screech with the lights going and everything, it was just like, oh wow.
It wasn't musical shrieking like Adam necessarily did last season. Adam was always thinking about pitch and was hitting certain notes. With Siobhan, it's pretty much just a screech.
But you feel something. You know, it's just, not everything is about sounding perfect.
Sometimes
it's
you gotta ugly it up.
It's about the drama and uglying it up.
As Tasia will tell us,
Exactly.
sometimes you gotta get ugly. Right now, I would almost say she is the front runner for the crown right now. If I had to say, I think, yeah.